Hello everyone. Today I am going to tell you how to write a short story. Short story is an important part of writing section. It contains 10 marks. Now, story writing is a part of writing skill and it is a topic that involves creative writing. Here, in today's class, we will discuss the format and steps to write a story. What is a story writing? A story writing is a work or fiction or imagination that is usually written in easily understandable grammatical structure. That means it is a short story, and short story should be written in very easily understandable language. The meaning, the content, the theme of the story should be easily conveyed, should be understood by the readers. So its language, the grammatical structure should be very easy. Story writing is meant to read at one sitting, and therefore it should be direct and brief as possible. Story writing means it should be read at a single sitting. When we compare a short story and a novel, we know that a novel involves much time. That means it will take 2 to 3 days to read a complete novel. But a short story means that we should be able to read it at one sitting. It should be brief, it should be direct. Whatever the message, the moral that is to be conveyed to the reader, it should be conveyed directly. The language, the grammatical structure should be very easy. A story writing is an art that requires a lot of communication skills. It is an art and it requires a lot of communication skills. First of all, it requires the art of narrative things in an interesting way. You need to narrate. We know to narrate to tell somebody, to tell something to somebody. So we should have that narrative skills to write a story writing. And it should be narrated in an interesting way. You will be given either the introductory lines or some hints given in the input, or both. You can be given in your exams, you can be given some introductory lines, or there would be some hints in an input box. Now what you have to do, you have to develop the story on the same theme that has been provided to you. Either it is in form of hint or it is introductory lines. By the introductory lines or by the input, you can't go against the started theme. That means you have to follow the instruction. That means you have to start the story with the introductory lines. Introductory lines. Okay. You cannot go against it. You cannot change the beginning of the story. Whatever it is given, the introductory lines, you have to start your story with that. And now let me tell you something. There are 5 elements of a story writing. Now the first one is theme, the second one is character, and the third one is setting, the fourth one is plot, and the fifth one is conflict. So now let me explain. Now the first one, the theme. Theme is the central idea of the story. An outline will be provided to you and you have to make it your base. That means the theme, the introductory line that will be provided to you, the hint that will be provided to you, that will be your base. You have to catch, you have to develop your story from the same point that will be provided to you. And you have to create your ideas, your imaginations, your creativity. You have to put all your efforts in that particular introductory line, in that particular story. Now, the second thing is a character. There should be one main character and it can be supported by 1 or 2 other characters. But if you go for more characters, you will not be able to complete the story in 250 words. So you should have one character, main character. It can be supported by 1 or 2 characters. So main character of the story, but it can be supported by 1 or 2 supporting characters. If I told you that if you exceed the word limit, if you put more characters, more than 2-3 supporting characters, you will not be able to complete the story in the given words. Now the third one is setting. Now setting means the description of the scenes. That means how the story starts, where the incident took place. You have to describe that scene. So means the description of the scene, the location, when the incident takes place, situation, atmosphere, all those things include in setting. Now the fourth one is plot. Plot, the sequence of actions, the events that take place in the story. So every story, whatever we do, everything has a sequence. So the story, the plot of the story should be in sequence. The actions performed by the characters, the main characters and the supported characters. Now the fifth one is conflict. Now, what is conflict? Surprise element in the story. You can end the story in a very surprising manner. The audience would be guessing something else. But if you want, you can bring the story to such an end that it might create surprise or leave the readers in suspense. By creating suspense, use of supernatural powers or ending the story in such a way which delights the readers. Now, so we have come to know that there are 5 elements of story writing. I told you that theme, character, setting, plot, and conflict. Now, before we go for some examples, let me tell you that. So now, let me tell you, when we go for a story writing, what do you do? Important points to be remembered. When you go for a story writing, there are some important points that should be remembered. Focus should be on a single incident. That means when you frame a story, your focus should be on a single incident. That means the introductory lines that are provided to you, you should focus on that. You cannot change the story, you cannot change the theme of the story. But your focus should be on that line that are provided to you. The second one is, the story should be written in past tense. That you are going to narrate an incident. You are going to write an incident. So that incident, when it is narrated to somebody, it should always be in past tense. So the story that you are going to write, it should always be in past tense. A story cannot be written in present or future form, but it should always be written in past tense. The third one is, the story should revolve around the central character. I told you, for character, you can have, there will be a main character. It can be supported by 1 or 2 characters, but the whole story should revolve around the central character only. Okay? Now, the climax should be clear and thrilling. The climax of the story should be clear, should be thrilling. It should not be confusing to the readers. Now, the plot should be created to captivate the readers. The plot, the situations, the incident, the atmosphere, the situation you create here, it should be captivating. That means you should attract the readers. Stick to the word limit. And the most important thing when you go for a story writing is that you should stick to the word limit. If you will be provided 200 to 250 words, so you can exceed 10 to 20 words. But if you go on writing and over exceeding the word limit, you are going to lose marks. Marks will be deducted. So you should be brief to the points, stick to the strictly to the word limit of 250. Okay. Now, and the last one is the most important again. If necessary, have a moral for the story. So if necessary, the story should have a moral, some message to the society. So it will be very captivating, it will be very interesting, and the most important, that all the stories should have a headline. Okay, now let's go for some example. Here I am going to give an introductory line, and we will try to change it. We will try to complete the story. So how we are going to? It is an imagination. It is fiction. The story that we are going to write, it is not true, and it is our imagination, and we have to put our creativity in this particular story. So let me give. I am going to write an example. Now, here I have written some an introductory line. Now, you can see here that yesterday after school I got down from the school bus and started going towards my home. Suddenly I heard the screech of brakes. That means yesterday I got down from the school bus after school. I boarded the bus. At my stoppage, the bus stopped. I got down from the bus. And as I started moving, going towards my house, suddenly I heard the screech of brakes. Now, what do you mean by screech of brakes? Screech of brakes means that some car, some four-wheeler had come and stopped. The driver had applied brakes. The sound that is produced, that is called screech. Now, how we are going to develop this story? Now, it depends. Now, so it is clear that you are on the road, you are walking towards your house, and you heard the screech of brakes. Screech of brakes, actually, it creates a picture of accident. Whenever we are going on the road and when we hear the screech of brakes, that means we come to know that somebody might have hit, some vehicle might have hit somebody, or sudden brakes might have been applied. So, the idea, the imagination, the picture that is formed here is of accident. So now let's see. So when you heard the screech of brakes, what was your reaction? You turned. So when you turned back, what did you see? What did you see? I think this particular introductory line, this particular incident can have 2-3 stories. So let me go for the first one. Let's see. So what did you see? Screech of brakes, a car hit a man. The second part will be for you to develop another story. So you saw that a car had hit a man. No, what happened then? You went to that particular place, you saw that driver fled, man lying on road, the driver had fled with the car. Okay, you can also say that you noted down the number, the car number. The man was injured, severely injured. He was bleeding from head. Man severely injured, bleeding. He was bleeding in his head. He was bleeding in his head. Now, so when you went there, what did you see? Again, when he went to the spot, what did you saw? What did you see? You saw that a large crowd had gathered there. Crowd had gathered. But what was the shocking scene that you saw there? You can say it was a 4-lane, it was a national highway, or you saw that a huge crowd has gathered there. But the main scene that you saw that shocked you was that nobody tried to help the man. Nobody tried to help the man. Then what they were doing? Making videos. Instead of helping that particular man who was severely injured, people were clicking pictures. People were making video. That is a very pathetic scene. The man was lying there, he was bleeding, he was in very critical condition. Nobody came forward to help that particular man. But people were engaged, were interested in making videos. That is the scenario of today's scene. The people are not concerned about others' life, precious life, but they are interested in making videos and posting it on the social sites. So, nobody tried to help the man, making videos. Now, what did you do? Stop an auto. You stopped an auto. And with the help of the people, you took the man to the nearby hospital. You took that man to the nearby hospital. Now you took, then you got him admitted there. Then what happened? Got his mobile number, from first your wallet, and then you informed his parents, his family members that where he was. The family members came. Family members came. Doctor came and said that he was out of danger. Then family members showered blessings. They showered blessings on you. because you had helped somebody. If you had not provided him help at time, if you had not taken him to the hospital, that particular man would have died due to lack of proper treatment. So the family members were very happy. They were blessing. They were shoring blessings. So now that later on you also came to know that you can have a twist in the story. You can also write that later on I came to know that he was the father of your best friend, one of your classmates. So you need to develop the story. You need to create develop your creativity, your imagination, and when you complete the whole point, when you put them into words, when you expand the point, you will be very easily able to add 250 words. Now, there can be another story from the same incident. Let's have discussion. Now the first one, you heard the screech of brakes. When you turned back, what did you see? The second point, the second part, the same line, the same hints. We are going to form the second story. So when you turned back, the first one you saw that a car had hit a man, he was blind, and the car driver fled with the car. The second one, when you turned back, what did you see? A white Maruti van. You saw a white Maruti van. Okay? Two muffled men came out and were dragging a two muffled men came out from the van, and they were trying to drag a student of your school who has got on from the same bus. That means they were kidnappers. Now the boy was crying for help. Now the second point. How you are going to now develop the next point? What will the next point? The boy was trying to help. Some people tried to help. People tried to. The kidnappers started firing into the air. The kidnappers started firing into the air. People got panicked. They stopped. You noted the number. Then you saw the school bag called parents. So you saw the school bag which was lying on the road. You took that school bag, opened, then you saw the diary. The number of the parents was there. You called them. The parents came. Okay. Then informed police. Later you came to know that the son of the famous businessman of Patna. Later you came to know that the boy was the son of the famous businessman of Patna. You can give any name. Then the police came. You gave the number, but later it was found that the number was fake. Now, when it was a high-profile case, now what did happen? all the exit point to the city were sealed. All the exit points to the city were sealed. And police were trying to locate the child. The boy's mother was crying her heart out. The mother was crying bitterly. She only wanted her child. And so you see that. You can also write that as the police were prompt, the police were very active, the police started their actions very immediately. So they were able to catch the kidnappers within 5 to 6 hours. The case was solved. The main kidnapper was one of the uncles of the boy, kidnapped boy, Rahul, you can say. So now you see that the same introductory line can be developed in two different stories. The first one I told you, the second one is of a kidnapping. So the two stories that we have discussed here, both of them have been written in, will be written in, you can say, in past tense only, because it is a past incident, yesterday. So you have to write in past tense. Now, in our next class, we will be discussing the same we will be discussing other questions also. If you want, you can frame any of the one incident as homework. You can expand. I have put two incidents before you. You can write as homework on any one of the incidents.